Hello, Jack Middleton, the Empowered Vegan here, and in this video, we're making stuffing. Now, this isn't just any old stuffing. In fact, I've had people tell me that this stuffing might be the best stuffing they've ever had. It might be the best stuffing in the world. That is why I have called this stuffing the world's best vegan stuffing. Also, I just want to say, I know that I said that this week I was going to be doing an entree video, but I realized that Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks, Canadian Thanksgiving, and I wanted to do at least 2 videos to get you prepared for your vegan Thanksgiving meal. So for those of you who wanted an entree, I'm sorry, but just know this, I did it in your best interest, and you will not be disappointed. I'm giving you the world's best stuffing. First thing that I want to clarify, in the recipe, it says stale bread. Why do we want stale bread for our stuffing? One really important reason, and that's because we want our stuffing to have a nice texture to it. What would happen if we used fresh bread is that when we added the cooked veggies and the liquid to it, it would turn into a ball of mush. If you know that you're gonna be making this recipe and you don't have any bread that's going stale, you can do what I did, which is buy a fresh loaf of white bread, chop it up the night before, leave it on a baking sheet, and it will get nice and hard. Okay, so first thing you're gonna wanna do, preheat that oven. And then what you can do is you can mix up your flax egg. So if your bread isn't sliced already, slice that up. You wanna cut it into cubes like this. Once you've got your bread diced up, set it aside. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna chop up all of our veggies. So I like to flavor my stuffing with onions, celery, garlic, and a series of herbs. The herbs are really important because they're what's gonna give that stuffing its classic Thanksgiving-y taste, especially the savory. So for those of you who haven't heard of savory, this is savory. So I would highly recommend putting savory in. But you'll notice in the recipe that I just said 3 tablespoons of herbs. I would recommend woody herbs. So things like rosemary, thyme, sage, savory, marjoram, all of those are great and they're gonna fit in with the flavor profiles at your table. Once you've got all of your veggies chopped up, you're gonna wanna saute them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook down the veggies separately. Then we're gonna mix all of the ingredients together, lay it out in a baking pan, and then we're gonna bake it. But first, saute down your vegetables. When you're cooking down the vegetables, I like to use a fair bit of oil. You can use oil here. You can use something like olive oil or a lighter oil like safflower oil or avocado oil. The other thing you can also use is vegan butter, which will add a real richness to the stuffing. It is really quite nice. So all your veggies are sauteed, and now you're gonna combine all of those ingredients into one bowl. And finally, you're gonna start adding stock to the bowl. So I would recommend starting with 2 cups and seeing if you need more from there. This is the rule of thumb when it comes to stuffing. When you're reconstituting it with stock, you want to add enough so that it's moist, but not so much that any liquid is staying in the bottom of the bowl. Once you've got it mixed around, you can put it into your baking pan. I've got a 9x13 pan right here that's 2 inches deep. I love these pans. Now you're gonna pop this in the oven uncovered because you want to make sure that it gets really nice and crispy. So there you have it. That is our first Thanksgiving dish. It's a side, but it's a pretty noble side. So if you like this video, like it. If you have something to say to me, comment down below. If you have some feedback or you want to tell me how much you loved it in words and the like just doesn't do it for you, comment. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to this channel because there is so much good vegan deliciousness and pro tips coming your way. And that's that. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Enjoy this fall weather, and I will see you in the next video.